Hi everyone, it's Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with Lily today. She wanted to join in. This is your weekly oracle card reading for December 8th through the 14th, 2014. This week we're going to use the Indigo Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and her son Charles Virtue. So we're going to draw 3 cards to represent the energy of the upcoming week, to see what's happening and what to expect. Oh, as they're jumping. Oh, they're telling me the card I need fell on the floor. Oh, yep, there's a few down there. Hold on. We'll put them back in because there's quite a few of them. If it's 1 or 2, then they tend to jump. If it's 4 or 5, then it's me just being messy. There is our 3 cards. Let's see what they have to say. So our first card, we have You Are Special. For our second card, we have Authority. And for our third card, we have Expression. Beautiful spread this week. So I'm just tuning into the angels and listening to what they have to say. They're saying this week's energy is about self-expression, about honoring the voice within, speaking our truth. We are our own authority on who we are. And each person is very individual and unique and special in their own beautiful way. We need to listen to that voice that tells us that more often. With the low energy that's been around us for the past week or so, with the planetary shifts and changes, retrograde, not Mercury, believe it's Jupiter this time, it really has brought our energy down, and we need to acknowledge that it is not necessarily our physical journey that is lowering the energy or the vibration, that it's really just what we are spiritually ascending through at this point. And there has been a lot of people that walk a very spiritual path that have been very tired over the past week or two. And energy's just kind of ping-ponging up and down over high and low, energetic and not, over the past week or two. So the angels are saying, beware of the energies you surround yourself with. Beware of the voices in your head and what you're saying to yourself. These voices create. We create. Our actions, our thoughts create. So be kind to yourself. Be proud of the baby steps you make instead of chastising yourself for not being farther along. There was a great quote I posted on Facebook a few weeks ago, and it's about stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20, and we're so bad for that. So acknowledge that piece and be kind to yourself as you move through the energies of this upcoming week, which still appear to have a lowness to them, but it feels like there's a breaking through this week. If we can honor ourselves and our voice in what we are doing and what we need to do, then that will create this energy shift over the course of the week. They're showing me more like Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday later in the day. So honor yourself. Be kind to yourself. Know who you are and live that. Be that. Be your true, authentic self. A lot of beautiful messages over the past 2 weeks about really embodying our authentic self and who we are, to have a voice from within. We often have this misconception about finding our voice and that we have to be, firm and authoritative and blah, 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 blah. But it's really not about that at all. It's about just speaking our truth, which isn't always easy to do. But even when we can speak it in the most gentlest way, it frees us. It allows us to set boundaries with those we need to set boundaries with. It allows us to speak the truth, our true feelings to people who surround us that may not know that we care about them or don't care about them and need to leave a relationship. It's about being truly honest with yourself. Are you in a place in your life that brings you love and joy and happiness? And if it isn't, what do you need to do to change that or shift that? And that can be tricky in itself. We have obligations and responsibilities that sometimes keep us in a certain place till divinely it's time to move forward. Sometimes we stay in relationships because it's easier not to speak the truth. It's easier to not see the truth or hear the truth than it is to acknowledge that we don't belong there, that this isn't the person for us to spend the rest of our life with. And it's just harder to break up with someone when there isn't anything drastically wrong. It's just that we know in our heart this isn't it. This isn't the relationship that we're meant to spend the rest of our lives together in. So I hope you can find your voice. Remember to speak from the heart. It is a much gentler place to be. And be kind with yourself this week. Let the ego step to the side and allow the heart to step forward and acknowledge the baby steps that you've made. Even if it's one baby step forward and 2 giant leaps back, acknowledge that baby step forward. Give yourself praise, give yourself gratitude for the tiny things that creep forward for you, even when sometimes we're ripped right back again to where we were. Acknowledge it. Be kind to yourself. The kinder you are, the faster you'll move forward again to that baby step. I know it's a busy time of year with the holidays coming. In the US, they just celebrated Thanksgiving. In Canada, we are a few weeks away from Christmas, which is a bigger holiday for us up here since we celebrate Thanksgiving back in October. So be kind with yourself this holiday season. Make sure you're taking time to have fun and joy with your families and taking time for self-care, acknowledging where you're meant to be and do you really want to be there. We as our family this year have really stepped into that power and have chosen to spend Christmas Day just me and my kiddos, which is a huge change for us. But I'm acknowledging the fact that we need family time, just the 3 of us, without traveling, and we'll see family on other days around, but Christmas Day is going to be about, spending time together, snuggling and watching movies. We're going to go ice skating, and just having time together as a family, just the 3 of us. So I hope you can take time to do what you need for your heart and soul this holiday season, and I will see you next week for the weekly Oracle card reading. Bye for now.